All right, let's talk about that soul-crushing feeling. You know the one, doing the exact same data task over and over and over again. If that sounds familiar, you're in the right place. We're going to unlock a skill that can literally give you back hours of your week, automating all those tedious data chores with Python and its superstar library, Pandas.
I mean, we've all been there, haven't we? That weekly report you have to piece together, copying and pasting data from one spreadsheet to another, cleaning up the same messy columns every single morning. It's a drag, it's draining, and honestly, it's a perfect job for a robot, not a person.
But here's the thing, there is a much better way, and no, you don't need to be some kind of coding wizard to escape this cycle. We're going to look at how you can write a simple set of instructions, a script, that does all of that heavy lifting for you. So here's our game plan for the next few minutes. We'll start with the problem itself, then we'll meet our go-to tool, Pandas. We'll check out its toolkit, level up our workflow, and then, the best part, we'll build our very first automation pipeline from the ground up.
Okay, so what are we really talking about here? It's any task where you feel like a human robot. You know, reading files, cleaning up data, cranking out that same report. We're going to teach an actual robot, your computer, to do it instead.
Yeah, these are the usual culprits, right? Maybe for you, it's trying to stitch together 10 different CSV files every single morning. Or maybe it's that Monday morning sales report that just eats up an hour of your life. Every single one of these is just begging to be automated.
All right, so how do we actually solve this? Well, let's meet our new best friend, and its name is Pandas. Pandas is a library for the Python programming language, and it was literally built to do this kind of data manipulation and analysis. It's the industry standard for a really, really good reason.
So the heart and soul of Pandas is this thing called a data frame. Now, the official definition is a bit academic, but the easiest way to picture it, just think of it as a super smart, programmable spreadsheet that lives inside your code. You can literally tell it what to do, and it just does it. And just look at this head-to-head comparison. On one side, you've got your standard spreadsheet, lots of clicking, dragging, and manual formulas. On the other, you have code-based operations in a data frame. Spreadsheets can choke on big files. Pandas just plows through millions of rows like it's nothing. But the real kicker is this. A spreadsheet waits for you to do something. A script works for you while you do something else.
Okay, so we know the problem and we've met our tool. Now it's time to open up the toolkit. We're going to look at the absolute essential commands that are the building blocks for, well, pretty much any data automation script you'll ever write.
You know what's funny? Almost every single data task, no matter how complicated it seems, really just boils down to these 4 steps. Read the data, inspect it to see what you've got, clean up the mess, and then export the result. Once you get this flow down, you can automate just about anything.
Okay, step 1, just reading the data. And seriously, look how easy this is. To read a CSV file, you literally just type pd.read_CSV and give it the file name. Got an Excel file? It's pd.readXL. That one little line of code pulls everything into that powerful data frame we were talking about, and it's ready to go.
Next up, inspecting and cleaning. df.head is like taking a quick peek at the first few rows, just to get your bearings. Then you have df.isNull.sum. Think of this as your data detective. It goes through and tells you exactly where all the missing pieces are. And when you find them, bam! df.dropout just gets rid of all those empty rows. Each command is a clear, simple tool for a specific job.
And this is so important. The key here is that you're not just doing these cleaning steps one time. You're building a repeatable recipe, a recipe your script can use on every single file that ever comes your way, today, tomorrow, next month. That is the whole point of automation.
Okay, so cleaning one file is cool, but what if you get 10 new files every day? Or 100? This is where we level up. We're going to learn how to make our script handle an entire folder of files at once. And honestly, this is where the real magic happens.
No, seriously, this is the absolute game changer. Forget opening file after file, doing the same clicks over and over. You write one script that processes all 10 or all 100 in a single go without you lifting a finger.
And the logic behind it is actually super simple. You're basically just telling your script, hey, go look in this folder. For every file you find in there, I want you to open it up, run that cleaning recipe we made, save the clean version, and then just move on to the next one. It's called a loop, and it's the engine that drives all of this. And the payoff? It's just incredible. A task that might have taken you all morning of mind-numbing manual work, it can now be done in the time it takes you to go grab a coffee. We're talking hundreds of files, all processed perfectly in just a few seconds.
All right, theory is great, but let's get our hands dirty. It's time to put all these pieces together and actually build our very first end-to-end data automation pipeline. Let's do this.
Okay, part 1. We're going to wrap up our cleaning recipe inside something called a Python function. We start with def process file. That just means we're defining a set of steps. It expects to be given a file path. And inside, it does exactly what we learned. It reads the CSV, it drops the empty rows, and then return df just sends the clean data back out. We've basically packaged our entire cleaning process into one neat, reusable tool.
And now for part 2, the engine that puts our tool to work. This for loop just marches through every single file in whatever folder we pointed to. That little if statement is just a guard. It makes sure we're only grabbing CSV files. And for every CSV it finds, it runs our process file function on it, and then to CSV saves the clean result. That's it. That's the whole pipeline running.
And that's it. Seriously, with just that handful of lines, you've built a real professional-grade automation workflow. You have literally taught your computer how to do one of your most boring jobs, which means you can focus on stuff that actually matters.
So now you've got the blueprint. You've seen the tools, you understand the logic, you have everything you need to start taking back your time from those repetitive tasks. So the only question left to ask yourself is, what's the first thing you're going to automate?